Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Akil, and I managed to watch the Super Mario Brothers movie. I know this is not a late one, but I enjoyed this movie. Now, I don't think it's the best video game adaptation ever, but it's definitely not the worst either. So there's that. Now, I'm just gonna jump right into this review without really, you know, going on for too long because there's really not a whole lot I want to say about this movie, and there's not a whole lot I feel like saying as well, if that kind of makes sense. Point is that I don't really have a lot to say for this movie. So, without further ado, guys, I'm just gonna jump right into this review. And for my pre-rating score, I'm gonna say that the Super Mario Brothers movie is a good movie. I had a good time watching it. Maybe it was because I saw it with two friends of mine, so there's that. But I enjoyed it for what it was. So there's that. Now, in terms of the story of this movie, it's pretty much what the trailer set up, but the way the movie starts, I won't get into it too much. It's pretty much Mario and Luigi, and basically they have to try and save the Mushroom Kingdom and other stuff. And I'm not going to even say what the actual plot of the movie is because that is the plot of the movie, but there's something else going on and there's something else at the end going on. But that's the best way I can save it. It's Mario and Luigi trying to save the Mushroom Kingdom, and of course there's other Mario characters in there as well. So there's that. Now, in terms of the positives, by far the thing that really stood out to me, and I think it stood out to a lot of you guys have already seen the movie, is the animation. It is amazing. It looks really good. Is it the best 3D animated movie I've seen? No. In terms of animation and 3D animation, I would say Sea Beast might be better, maybe even Raya and the Last Dragon onward, but that's from Disney and Pixar. But Illumination really does know how to make a good looking animated movie for the most part. And I probably do have to say this. This is probably my favorite film from them. I mean, I'm not a big Illumination fan. I like the first two, Despicable Me's. Secret Life of Pets is okay. Sing is mid for me, meh, in my opinion. But apart from that, that's really it. Oh yeah, Warwick's as well. I'm not a big fan of, but I have to say this might be my favorite one from them. Maybe it's because it's Mario. So there's that. Another thing is the references. There are so many references, so many cool things in this movie that fans will be very excited for. And the second post credit scene is freaking awesome. I loved it. It was great. If you're a fan of the Mario games, you're gonna love it. It kind of felt like what they're doing with the Sonic the Hedgehog post credit scenes, teasing characters. I'm not gonna say anything. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And then finally, for positives, is the characters. The characters are great. I loved seeing these characters on screen, and there's just something cool about it. Like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, all these characters, they're all great. Toad, I mean Donkey Kong, you all know they're in the movie. If you've seen the trailers, you know they're all there. It's great. Now, this movie's not perfect. I think we can all agree on that. And I feel like critics are being way too harsh on this movie, but I do want to address some of the issues I have with this movie, and let's go into the negatives right now and start talking about them. And the first main issue is the pacing. This movie is way too fast paced, especially when you get into the real story and adventure of it and what's really going on. It just flies through stuff very quickly. There's quick montages. I wish I spent more time in certain places, but that's it. But the pacing is a big issue in this movie. Another thing is the character development. This movie has a lack of character development. I feel like Mario and Luigi get the most. Bowser is lacking. Donkey Kong we get a bit, but still, I wish there was more on characters. Like Toad, we don't know a thing about Toad. All we know is that Toad's just there to help them, and that's it. We know a bit about Peach actually, and I like that the movie actually gave some characters like Peach and Donkey Kong some background. Bowser, I mean, he's just a generic villain in my opinion. He's so generic. That's all I have to say about that. But it's Bowser. What else can I say about him besides that? So there's that. And finally, speaking of Bowser, there's singing in this movie, and I'm not gonna spoil what exactly that entails to, that implies what I'm implying, but I don't like it when they put songs in animated movies just for the sake of it. It is so dumb, and they did not need to put songs at all in this movie. It just took it away from it. And speaking of songs, there's way too much pop culture songs in this movie, like very iconic songs that did not need to be in this movie at all. I feel like that's another negative on its own, but the singing just took it me out of the movie so hard. It was so silly. I was like, what is this? I'm sure some people laughed their ass off when they saw it, but seriously, it was not for me. So that's that. But overall, I enjoyed myself. It's out of the 6 movies I've seen this year, my least favorite, but overall, I still had fun with it. So as a final score, I'm going to give the Super Mario Brothers movie a 7 out of 10. I do recommend it. It's not the best animated movie I've seen in a long time, but it's definitely worth watching if you are a Mario fan. Now, in terms of reviews coming up, Guardians is coming out next week. Peter Pan and Wendy's coming up in like a day or two, so I'll definitely try and see that. I'm really excited for that movie. I don't care what you have to say. I'm still really excited. It's still one of my most anticipated movies of the year, and I've heard some good things about it, but I've heard some like bad things about it. But I want to judge the movie for myself. Alright, I really do. Also, I've not seen Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves yet or Scream 6, but I do want to at some point. Maybe I can like tomorrow or Friday. We'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, that's it. That's what I have to say for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, guys. What do you think about the Super Mario Brothers movie? Tell me in the comments down below. Also, I'd love to know what Mario game did you grow up playing, and also what's your favorite Mario game and character. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. My name's Akil, otherwise known as the Comic Director, and I'm signing out.